This is the Telemetry Transportation Daily for July 29th, 2026, and I'm Sam Abul-Samad, Vice President of Market Research for Telemetry. This past Sunday, there was another crash involving a Waymo robotaxi in Los Angeles. As has been the case with most crashes involving Waymo and other robotaxis, the automated vehicle was not at fault. A human driver in another vehicle triggered the crash. For years, we've been saying that figuring out how to make software, sensors, and actuators drive a vehicle is only one part of the problem. The other component, especially for commercial AVs like robotaxis, shuttles, and trucks, is the operational element. While AVs are impressive collections of technology that are increasingly capable of driving themselves around in a growing variety of cities and environments, they still have to deal with the more mundane aspects of operation like fueling or charging, maintenance and repair, cleaning, and what happens when something goes awry. All of these automated vehicle services rely on human backup systems to provide assistance when the vehicles get into a scenario they don't know how to handle. As these companies continue scaling, the frequency of these issues will also expand at an increasingly rapid pace. We've already seen the challenges that AVs have interacting with emergency responders, but the crash in LA the other day also highlighted the problem with trying to get emergency responders. There were multiple injuries in the crash that involved a human driving a striking pedestrian and then swerving into the Waymo. However, the Waymo isn't allowed to call 911 directly because they were getting too many false positive calls. Instead, it has to call a human assistance operator who then reviews the sensor data from the incident to verify that there's a real crash, and then they call emergency assistance. All of this takes time. In this case, apparently several minutes. In an emergency where someone is critically injured, as the pedestrian was in this case, or the October 2023 crash where a cruise robotaxi struck a pedestrian in San Francisco, those minutes could be the difference between life and death. The robotaxis have access to tremendous amounts of information about what happened, and sharing that directly with first responders can help ensure that the right personnel are dispatched and that they have an idea of what needs to be done when they arrive. While it's good to have a competitive landscape among automated driving system developers, before we start really scaling this technology, we need to develop standardized solutions for transmitting emergency response requests and data that are used by all mobility providers and emergency responders. Thanks for listening.